So today I want to talk about making music. I'm going to be doing this whole series on everything I make. I'm just going to, you know, do a little workshop with you guys and just tell you the process, my process. And maybe this process can help you expand on your process. Okay, maybe you can adapt or adopt some things that I'm doing to help you with your creative skills and maybe help you avoid roadblocks, stuff like that, and maybe just help you understand music in a more simpler way. That's my goal, is to help you see. So today, let's work on this piece that I've conjured up so far. And I did this like 3 days ago and I left it alone, came back, listened to it, and I was like, wow, okay. That's how I am with music. I never go all the way. I just do my thing, come back to it. Let's have a listen. I did this with my guitar, and let's just see. I'll mute it. Everything, I'll solo it right here. Bang. You can be a thief up in the night. I still won't find the light. If you're gonna do it every night, I want you in mine. And I just go when I just do. And it's exciting to do the right things, 'cause when I'm riding and I'm high, 'cause I'm free, it's alright. So catch me if I fall. The writing's on the wall. Ooh, yeah. Can't you see it all? Oh, the writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall. So catch me if I fall. Oh, yeah. The writing's on the wall. Can't you see it all? The writing's on the wall. Catch me if I fall. So, and then it just loops back, right? So let me show you how that loops back. So catch me if I fall. Right? So how do we... And that to me is like the basics of a song, right? That's like the main sections, right? And let me just break this down for you guys. This is the first thing that I recorded. And you can see it kind of works 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just go down the list. It's how this works. But after I recorded this, and let's break this down too. All this is 4 chords. And it's 4 chords the whole way. The only difference is the dynamic of how I'm playing these chords, right? Now, in the first 8 bars, I'm playing like an intro type with a guitar, some strums in there, and also, but more so lead, right? So it's like a lead roll riff with chords and leads in there, okay? And that just goes on for 8 bars. And I call that the verse section, right? When it's like this and quiet. You can be the thief up in the night. I wanna, you can be rolling through the night. You still won't get it right. Then okay, so now this is a different part, right? This is like a build-up, right? This is like a build-up section. There's no fighting, 'cause it's exciting to do the right. Catch me if I fall. Different style right here. Same chorus. 1 and 2 and 4 and 4 and see how I'm going up on the upbeats? There's a pocket, right? There's a bounce. Sorry, I fucked that up by doing it too short, but I put an ending on here too. So this is like the hook, right? Catch me if I fall. Oh yeah, the writing's on the wall. Can't you see it all? Writing's on the wall. And I do a little and it just loops if you want to loop it. And that's what I did, right? Because I'm just thinking about the song in the second chorus where it's the loudest, the most, right? The 2-minute mark, right, is like the biggest part of the song where the chorus is full. And it probably goes around twice, right? So that's what I did. So you can see in like an express way, this is how I make music. As long as I have 1 section, 2 section, and then the chorus, I'm good. That means I have 3 different parts of my song. You know, I can create a 4th part by adding a bridge maybe or doing something else. Bridges I suck at. Maybe you guys can help me with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm only good at certain things, right? But now on the second part, when I loop it here, see how the 1 is just silent? One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Right? Now, when that drops the second part around on the chorus, I'm adding a distortion guitar with the same chords, right? So we go. And that's just to fill it up and give it body, right? And what else do we need in a rock song? You need a bass player, right? So the second thing I did in this song was this. I would come down and just add this little... I'll do little nuances like this to get me hype, you know what I mean? And then add a clap. Because I come from an 808, like I love club bangers. I love making like radio, rap, R&B type. So I love drums like that. But I also love my rock. You feel me? So I'm such a blend and a mix of both that I have to bring both worlds together. That's the most beautiful part of why I like music. Right? Everything I learn in my life, I just mix it up and make it sound and make it work. That's what makes you different. You feel me? Stop making music that sound like the other shit. Do something different, man. Tired of that cookie cutter crap. And nobody wanted to hear that anyway, okay? So, this is what I did. Because now when you add the drums there, it makes it feel like a real song, like it's the beginning of a verse. You can be a thief up in the night, I still won't get your life. I can be going through a fight, but your bed ain't gone tonight. And I don't even know what I'm saying, right? All I know is I'm saying what I want to say, melodic wise and delivery wise and cadence wise, beginning to end. I can always come back and now write to those melodies I wrote down. Do you feel me? And this is how you make music. You gotta work smarter, not harder. Okay, this is why the record button's there. It don't mean that you gotta do everything before you do it. If you got it, then make it. Make use of what the technology is to record and delete this shit. Okay? So drop a melody that you like, that sticks to you, that's catchy, that just hits you because the music tells you to do it, and follow that. Record it. I don't care if you have lyrics already. Just get that melody down. That delivery is everything. Okay? And this part was tricky for me. How do I add words here? And I just figured out, go high. It's exciting, 'cause when we're fighting, I can go, so catch me if I fall. You know what I mean? So, and that's the beauty of this. Anywhere I loop it, it will follow. You know what I mean? It's because when you record in sections, you're recording in sections. That means you only give a fuck about those 8 bars and doing those 8 bars right. And when you make music like that, everything fits like a puzzle now. Now you can chop that up, move it here, and not worry about the timing of it because you nailed it. Because you're not trying to record everything at once. You're breaking it down into sections. And once you understand, when you compartmentalize shit, like the Illuminati on a need-to-know basis, you will do shit right. That was the most terrible analogy ever, but it makes sense. And it's true. Okay? So, on that note, let's just break down the beat now. Okay? And this is the exact order of how I made this song. Right? The next thing I did was pull out this drum set. Okay? Now, I have this Contact, right? Modern Sparkle kit, right? It's in the libraries. Abbey Road Modern Drummer, right? And the first thing I did, though, was I played this beat and then I started recording to the beat, right? That's how I actually started this. I had this up. It's on solo, right? And then once I push play, right? Like that was the first thing when I started this idea. It was blank. It was just this drum set, and I loaded up a live guitar, which I'm finna do right now. Let me turn on my preamp. So, I mean, this is how I do my shit, right? I'll just come up here, right, and throw on a fucking drum track like this, right? And I'll just start playing to it. That's how I get down, right? I just start playing to it. And then, pretty much I recorded the whole thing in one take, okay? So how I do it is just like how I played it right there. I'll record the whole thing in one take. And then what I'll do is I'll identify the sections because I just naturally play dynamic wise. Like I'll play a verse section, I'll play a hook section, and then I'll play like a build-up section because I just understand dynamics. Dynamics is just changing the flow, right? If you start on the one here, well, on the next pattern, start on the and, okay? You have to be a scientist and just try different things. And you have to know tempo. You have to know your 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and all this crap, your triplets, your shits. You got to be with the shits, okay? If you don't know the shits, then read about the shits. Okay? Anywho, what I'm trying to tell you guys is just trying to break this down. I don't mean to confuse you guys, right? So the next thing I did after that, I was like, okay, so fuck their drums. I'm going to add my own drums, right? So how do we do that? So when I did that, I just said, okay, let's work on some drum parts, right? So I like the little hybrid thing I'm doing where I have like some trap drums coming in here. And then I added a bass line, of course, right? And I didn't want to do like, I want to keep the bass line rocky. I want to keep it rock. So I played it like if I was a rock bass line guy, right? And probably right here. I can't remember where it was. Right? But for the drums, I do my own thing here and just catch me if I fall. Catch me at all. So I can't do wrong. Writings on the wall. Second half of the hook. Now you see the drums. Sounds so low, but I put a compressor on it. Now it gives it a little more. Now it pops out, right? See how it just flows back now into one? That's what I love. Now this part, I haven't gone that far yet. I'll probably put a bass line going boom 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 boom. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah. My writing's on the wall. Catch me if you fall. The writing's on the wall. So catch me if I fall. The writing's on the wall. So can't you see it all? That's just a reference, right? Catch me if you fall. The writing's on the wall. So catch me if you fall. You can be a thief up in the night. I still won't get you live, but you wanna bake me up inside. But baby, it's alright. Yes, it's exciting to do the right thing, 'cause I'm fighting all the lying, and I'm trying not to fall. So catch me if I fall. Yeah, the writing's on the wall. Oh yeah, so can't you see it all? Oh, catch me if I fall. What happened to the kick? It just faded out at the end? Oh, must have been this. That's interesting. I must have moved this all the way down and it took the kick. So I don't even know what this fucking thing is. Why is it even here? So fucking Now what we can do is add little nuances now. Feel me? See now, and that's how I do this. I just add little salt here, little sugar there, little piece there. Everybody has their own lane, right? The next thing I really want to do is just go grab my guitar, right? And I already set this channel up right here. Right? Violence. Now let me tune this guitar real quick. If you want to tune your guitar, go to Guitar Rig and push this motherfucking thing. I feel like this shit gotta be longer, bro. Like I think I need to extend this, right? I think we need to extend this thing. So that's exactly what we'll do. Hold the option. Well, click on that too, right? Or no? We just boom, boom, bop, and bang, right? And then option, take that and. So catch me in the I'm not the best, you know what I'm saying, at playing guitar solos. I'm so sloppy, but I just know the sound that I'm looking for, right? So I just try to mimic what I want. And then maybe I'll show someone, or I'll come back the next day, keep practicing until this shit just flows out naturally. You know what I mean? Because it's all muscle memory. And if you practice and follow that lane enough, day after day, that second, third day, you're going to get it. Okay? That's how this shit works. Okay? So from the top, fuck it. Hey. Hey. You can be a thief up in the night. I still won't find the light. I can be going to the fire, but you can't be on the kite. He don't know what he's saying. It's exciting to do the right thing, and I'm fighting all this lightning. If I call you, would you call? So catch me if I fall. The writing's on the wall. Yeah. So can't you see it all? Oh yeah. Catch me if I fall. The writing's on the wall. So catch me if I fall. I don't want to hear the beginning of that. I just want to hear you come in right here like. So catch me if I fall. because I'll make it cleaner, but I'm just trying to show you guys an example. Obviously, I suck at can't you see it all? Catch me in the fall, the writing's on the wall. So catch me in the fall, the writing's on the wall. So can't you see it? So catch me in the fall, the writing's on the wall. So can't you see it all? Catch me in the fall, the writing's on the wall. So catch me in the fall. That's what's up, though. So catch me in the fall. The writing's on the wall. So can't you see it all? Catch me in the fall. The writing's on the wall. So catch me in the fall. That's how I'm doing it. But yeah, guys, that's, I guess, it for today's workshop. I mean, I hope you guys had fun. You guys want to do it again? Let me know. We'll do a different kind of beat. I mean, so yeah, my name is Duce, signing off. You guys stay blessed. Peace. Catch me if I fall. Yeah. Catch me in the fall. Yeah. Can't you see it out? Oh, yeah. I'm so burnt. This beginning part's fucked up. See, the more and more you listen to it, the more and more you hear the flaws, the more and more you can perfect it, right? So, let's split it right here. Right. And I do that. Boom, boom. What if I do this? Now it's perfect. All right, guys, I'm signing off for real. Peace.